Hey there, how you going? First of all, let me just say this straight up. In this video, I'm going to tell you right now to stop buying traffic from Udimi, especially if you're doing it the wrong way. There is a correct way to do it, and in this video, I'm going to show you step by step exactly how to do that. And obviously, I'm going to teach you how to set up tracking to actually track your results, how to actually find the right vendors so you don't blow your money on absolute garbage traffic. And I'm also going to show you which filters to use and pretty much how to actually go about ordering the traffic the correct way, what to look for, who to buy from, who not to buy from, where should you send your offers, how to set up the tracking. Absolutely everything is going to be covered in this step-by-step training video. So first of all, before we get started, please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. You'll see that below the video there, and also hit the bell icon so you can get notified of my next video, because I'm always bringing out content every day or so. You'll also see below a link where you can go and actually join Udimi. If you haven't got a Udimi account, you can go and do that as well. Plus you'll also see a link below with the tracking software that I'm going to use, which I'll reveal throughout the video, and you'll be able to go pick that up as well so you can follow along. All right, so let's head straight over to my computer there, and let's go and have a look at this Udimi traffic thing.
And all you're going to do is just going to enter name, email, create a password, and then sign on up. Really quite simple, okay? That's all you need to do. And once you've done that, then you'll obviously be sent your login details, and you can go ahead and log on in. Click here and log in. So first step is to go ahead, click the button below, create yourself a Udimi account. Once you've done that, you come here to the login and you log on in. Finding different offers are very easy to do. Let me just come up the top here where it says find sellers. Okay, click find sellers. And what we're looking for is here. So you can see down here, we've got all the different people that are selling. There is hundreds and hundreds of them, right? Now, what you're kind of looking for is, I like to look for people with this dollar ratio of at least say 85% or more, maybe 80%, 85% or more, and a lot of thumbs up in comparison to a lot of thumbs down. You want to make sure they're good quality leads, okay? And the pricing as well. I'm never really too stressed about the pricing, because the better quality is usually going to cost you a little bit more, right? And it's never that much for what you're going to make in the back end and having that asset of an email lead. Now, essentially what will happen is when you order from these people, these people have large email lists of their own. They will then go ahead and send an email to their lists and provide you with the amount of clicks that you order. And you can order all sorts of different amounts. So the best way to do it, I find, is up the top here. You can set some different ratios, okay, different ratios. So one of the most important ones I do is here where it says got sales, okay. So here I would click got sales, and I would usually make sure it's 50% or greater. All right, you want to make sure it's 50% or greater. And usually a rating, I like to have a rating, of a 300 plus rating. All right, so you want to make sure it's like really good rating as well. There's another one I do is I don't worry about the price. I don't worry about languages. That's pretty much all I really worry about, right? And then I come through and I start to look at these. Now, I wouldn't go for someone this low, all right? I want to make sure they've got better statistics than that. Another thing you can do is repeat orders. People that repeat buying an order are usually much better as well, right? So as you can see, the stats are getting better and better. So this George guy, or Jorg, however you say that, is 85%, 65 cents, and has a lot of thumbs up and very little dislikes. I have ordered from him, past orders. I've got 200 visitors not too long ago. We've got Angelo Sason, 85 cents, and nearly 80% conversion rate, which is good. We've got Leah, 75%, 285, right? So these are the people that I have repeated orders on, right? These are the ones. So if I just take that off, and I'll get more of an open slather here. So I'm looking for stuff like this. This is great. 96% of the people that have ordered from this particular fella here have, recorded the fact that they've gotten sales, which is really, really good. We've got Igor, also good, 91%, only 44 cents a click, very, very cheap, right? 90%, very good. Thomas, good. 85, 85. All right, so these are about where I want to be. 83 is getting a little lower there, and so on and so on, right? So as you can see, the top ones are at the top there, right here. So I'm going to go back to the top here, and I'm going to consider purchasing one of these. So 91, let's go with this one here. I'm just going to go with this one. And he also provides top tier traffic, 10% over delivery. All right, so pretty cool. He has 500 new leads coming in every day, so you know they're fresh leads, which is also very good. So all I'm going to do is click on this here, and we're going to go in and learn a bit more about his offer. Okay, so the first thing I like to look at is I want to come straight down to the bottom here after I've chosen whom I'm looking at, and I want to see, like, over the last 10 to 15 sales, sorry, over the last 10 to 15 orders, in the bottom here in the comments, has this person produced some sales? So we can see here, no sales, no sales, no sales. All right, but then we've got this person got sales, got sales, got sales, got sales, got sales, got sales. So overall, people that are running traffic through this particular vendor are getting sales. I like to see the ones that are a bit closer to the top here. So the very recent traffic that they're sending has been getting sales. This one has not. Still, if you look at the fact that there's been, you know, this is on the 20th, it's now 27th, it's only 7 days ago. Okay, less than that, 5 days ago, there were sales coming through. Now, we don't know whether these people here are getting, you know, no sales because their offer sucks or their funnel sucks. We don't know, right? So I want to look at the overall, and I think this one looks pretty good, all right? Looks pretty good. So I'm okay with that, first of all. Okay, the next thing I want to look at is when can they deliver? So if I was to click, you know, let's say 250 clicks, 1st of December, that's not far away, 3 or 4 days. If I go down, obviously you can deliver those sooner, 200 clicks. If I go to 27th, right, 150 is the minimum, 27th of November, which is pretty much starting today. So that's pretty cool. So I do like that. All right, I always want to make sure I tick here to allow them to start sooner than later. So that's how I would do it. Now I'm happy with that. I'm going to run some traffic through this person. Now we have two options here: only the link or add text. So you can either write your own email if you wanted to. I usually prefer just to leave it up to them and have them write their own email, right? Because they pretty much know their traffic. They know their lists better than we do, so they're going to know what gets the results. The other thing I do like to do is we've got only top tier and we've got prime filter. Now you can see here only top tier. Is it really necessary? Because let's have a look here. Where does he deliver? So this is the average traffic, right? He does do, you know, top tier ones anyway. UK, he does 1% through India and 2% Australia, but the rest is pretty much broken up over this stuff here, rightio. 84% in the United States. So he already does 92% of the clicks are coming from top tier countries. So in looking at that, I probably wouldn't worry about adding top tier, because when you do that, it's going to jump the price up, right, from 69 to 84 in this case, which is quite a leap. But I always do prime filter. So this is just another round of advanced clearance, just to make sure that you're getting very good quality new fresh leads. So I would definitely do that, because it only jumps it up a little bit. So I do like that. So now that we've decided on Igor, all right, I'm going to go and set up my tracking link. Okay, so we're going to go to Opt-in Dojo. You want to open up Opt-in Dojo and log in, and then come into Opt-in Dojo Marketer. And the next thing we're going to do is come up the top here where it says traffic sources. Let's click on traffic sources and let's add a new traffic source. So I'm going to go chat jobs, Igor, and I'm going to go Udimi, so I know where it came from. All right, so chat jobs, Igor, what's his last name? Let's have a look, remember that one. All right, and I might just put little dashes in between stuff so I can kind of see a nice clear picture. So there we go. So I've added in my new traffic source. That's who we're going to get it from. I know it's from Udimi. I'm going to click save traffic source. Perfect. Okay, we've got that. We're going to click X there, and now we need to set up a tracking link. So let's come up the top to tracking links. Cool. And let's come down and let's add a new tracking link. So we got to select our funnel, right? We have our funnel, which is this one here, new chat jobs. We want to select our traffic source. All right, so I just created that. I've used him before. Gosh, I've got so many. There we go. So chat jobs, Igor, Udimi. That's the one I just created. Great. I'm going to leave the slug as it is. No one even sees that. It has to be unique every time, and this makes sure it is. Now this is a solo ad, and now I'm going to figure out what the costs are. So let's come back over here. The costs are $73.50 plus $3 fee. So it's $70.50 plus a $3 fee. So $73.50. All right, so $73.50. So let's add that in. 73.50. And how many clicks am I going to get? Now, most of these people will do an over delivery, rightio, and they'll over deliver. So we can see that. So here, 10% over delivered. Okay, so they'll give you 10% extra on this particular one. You can also see that sometimes in people's results here. So ordered, delivered 218 out of 200, 321 out of 300. So there is approximately a 10% over delivery, and he is still doing that. So that's cool. So we've got 150 plus approximately 15. So I'm looking at 165 clicks. So let's put 165 clicks in here. All right, that's what I'm looking at, which is pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to click on Save Tracking Link. Now that I've saved the tracking link, I need to select my page. So let's come here and go Chat Jobs. All right, let's click on that one, and I'm going to copy the URL. Rightio, come over here. I'm going to paste that in there. Now it might say can't find it. All right, let's have a look. So if I click on here and I click checkout, it might throw an error, and it's usually pretty common. You just want to make sure your link works. Oh no, no error. That's fine. All right, so I'm just going to do this one PayPal. You can pay however you want. So let's just use PayPal. Charge now, yes. Let's wait for that to go through, and that's it. All right, once that goes through, your traffic will be accepted. Okay, so he'll accept the order within 48 hours. Okay, once he accepts the order, then obviously it will start approximately, you know, depending on the day he said he could deliver it, which was going to be pretty much today or tomorrow. I would expect to see some traffic coming through over the next 24 hours. All right, so that's pretty much it. That is how you go ahead and find the good sellers on Udimi, and how you actually order your traffic through Udimi. And then we can now simply watch. Once we got this here, I'm just going to, you know, save that link. Done. Click X, and then I'm just going to come here, and I can then start to see if I can find it in here. There it is. So new chat jobs, I can then start to see some stats and numbers coming through on this one. You just want to make sure you're looking at the right dates when you look at these things, and then you can see that coming through. Now, it wouldn't have come through yet, wouldn't have, you know, be well off. You know, I wouldn't even bother looking this till tomorrow. All right, but that's how you order, and that's all you need to do to get some traffic coming from Udimi. All right, that's it from me. I will see you in the next video. Ciao.